Do you think Jarvis Landry comes back? We'll stick with the wide receiver room in the offense. You've heard there's mutual interest. You've heard Jarvis wants $20 million. Is there any way they find a way to get Jarvis Landry back in a Browns uniform?
Oh, yeah, I think it's absolutely possible, right? Like, things aren't going to happen right now just because things just don't happen right now in this period, right? When you look at free agency, like, it's usually either the first 3 days of free agency or it ends up being late April where a lot of stuff goes down for the draft and after the draft and everything else. So they're waiting for that. Jarvis is waiting to see what his options are going to be. But, yeah, Deshaun Watson, again, the ability to be accurate and throw with anticipation is something that wide receivers want to play for unanimously, right? Like, thinking of Jarvis Landry being able to catch that ball on one of those like inside slants from the slot and not have to turn his body or make an incredible acrobatic grab to get to, that's something he's going to thrive in. So he sees that, and most wide receivers around the league see that. They see what Deshaun's done with guys who aren't necessarily top quality names in the NFL, and they can see where he's going to excel, right? And they want to be a part of that. So if I'm Jarvis Landry, man, I would strongly consider that 1-year deal, because that 1-year deal might be one of the best years of your career. And then all of a sudden you're able to get that long-term deal next year, because this is a guy who's going to be able to get you the ball where you need it to make things happen so you can get paid at the end of the day, right? And that's what Jarvis wants to do. He wants to get paid. The reports are all out there. He fired his agent, so that tells me he thought he was going to get something, or they told him he was going to get something that he did not get, right? And that also kind of tells me, or at least I think, right, because you look at the situations where agents are fired, is they told him that the offer that the Browns were going to give him was a low offer and that he wasn't going to get that kind of offer from anybody else when they tried to restructure that deal. And he ended up getting less money in offers, right? That's probably what happened. That's why he probably moved on from his agent. That's the stuff that gets agents fired. So all that stuff's going on with him. It's going to be a while till we figure out what happens with Jarvis. This might go past June 1st. Again, it's in that Baker Mayfield bundle of stuff that needs to happen first before we can really do stuff. But absolutely, Jarvis is interested, I think, in coming back, and I can understand why. And I can understand why this will be a mutually beneficial thing for both sides, because you want to have another experienced wide receiver in that room who, again, is a consistent, really good, explosive route runner. And that's what Deshaun Watson, he will thrive with.